Should you buy a house now in 2020, 2021, or you should wait? A lot of people have been asking me these questions, and I'm sure maybe it's running through your mind also. Should I buy a house now, or I should wait for some time? In this quick video, I'll walk you through the reason what I think you should do, if you should buy or you should wait, or what is the outlook for the real estate markets comes 2021. A lot of people are kind of like skeptical. They were thinking the real estate is going to crash in 2021. So if this sounds like what you really want to hear, stay tuned and don't forget to like it, share it, subscribe, and click the bell so we can let you know anytime we have a new videos. I will break this video into three stages. Number one is, should you even buy, or you should buy, or with the real estate market crash in 2021? So, number one, don't buy if you don't even have these five things ready. Number one is, if you don't have a thick skin, you don't have an emotion, you are too emotional, or you don't have the heart for rejection. Real estate currently is very hot in almost every market in the US. It's multiple offers. You have to offer like five different offers to even get one accepted, and these are competitive offers. When I say five offers, I'm not saying you should lowball them and expecting them to accept your offer. That's one. The inventory is very, very low. The law of demand and supply is working actively in the Houston real estate market right now. So where there is a low inventory and there is a lot of demand for housing, builders are actually slowing down. They are not building anymore, and the ones that are actually even building, they are not going at their normal pace. So this has created a lot of demand and supply issues in the market. So if you don't have heart for rejection, you're too emotional about it, then don't buy. This is not the right time for you. Number two is that you don't have enough down payment. Down payment is very important because it's a competitive market. You want to be ready. You want to make sure the money is there so you can be ready to go. But if you don't have enough down payment, you're still depending on one or two people to help you with your down payment. This is not the best time for you to buy. Number three is you're prepared to live for less than 2 years. If you're preparing to live in less than for in a place that you want to buy right now and you're not going to stay there for more than 2 years, maybe you should rethink or refine your criteria, because if you buy now and next 2 years you have to move again, it might not really make so much sense because you have to repeat the whole process. And if with the current market, you probably will even be paying slightly above market value, market price. So you want to make sure that you plan to stay there for at least 2 years. So that way, if you have to move, you will have gained some equity within that 2 years. Number four is that you are not comfortable with the current market. This is tied to everything I've been saying. The market is very hot. If you're not comfortable with the market, you think you don't have enough education, and you don't want to buy because you're not sure, then just wait and see how things play out in the future. And last one is, which is number five, is that you don't even know how real estate markets work. You have zero knowledge about real estate market. So I will advise you to spend some time to educate yourself on real estate market before you even try to buy any real estate property. So that's the phase one of the video. Phase two is buy real estate today, next week, next month, if you have the following things. Number one is you're willing to educate yourself. Education is key. Real estate involve a lot of money. It's usually high dollar transaction. So if you want to buy a house, it's very, very wise for you to educate yourself on the market, on how does real estate works. What are the parameters? What are the moving piece of a real estate? That will really help you a lot of time. So, and number two is you're willing to work with a realtor. So if you are willing to buy a house, it is a good practice to have a rockstar agent, real estate agents that will work for you, advocate for you. They will also help you with the education and they will guide you to the right path. And this leads me to number three of the part two, which is get a pre-approval letter. If you're going to be buying a house, you need money. If you don't want to buy cash, so you need a finance. You need to get a mortgage lender that will borrow you the money to buy the house. So you want to make sure they understand your goal, what you're trying to achieve, your timeline, and they are willing to work with you. So with a pre-approval letter ready at hand, with a rockstar agent working on your behalf, you will have a strong advantage to compete, and beat your competitors. And your agent will be making a very competitive offer for you anyway, by educating you on what will get you the house, or what will not get you the house. So make sure you get a pre-approval letter, which is number 3. And the last one is, if you want to buy cash, absolutely, you are at a very advantage right now. You are in a great shape. If you have your cash sitting in the bank, you're ready to buy in cash, absolutely go for it. You will be glad you did. And the last phase, which is phase 3 of this video, is that will real estate market actually crash come 2021? The answer is I don't know. I am not an economist, but I do know one or two things about real estate markets. If we look back at 2008 crash, even when the real estate market crashed, it took a lot of time before people start buying real estate again. So will the market crash in 2021? I don't know. Would there be foreclosure? Yes, there will be foreclosures, but they will also be very minimal, because the demand will still outweigh the supply. A lot of people are still sitting on the fence right now, waiting for foreclosures to happen, just like you. So when the foreclosure does happen, these people will jump in mass, in volume, and there will still be competition. The house will still be very tough to get. Cash will be the king, and anybody that has been educating themselves will keep winning. So these are the things you should know. Also, during downtown, if the market does crash, lending becomes very, very difficult, because lenders will tighten their requirements. They will tighten everything. They will have a lot of stringent requirements, a lot of things that you need to do. So if this is what you've been thinking about, the real estate market in 2021, there will be foreclosures, but the demand will still outweigh the supply. If you find value in this video, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.